It's Noah again. Today I'm gonna be venting and stretching again because I don't have a lot on my mind, but I definitely have a topic I feel like I should talk about because I feel like it'd be good for me to get it out. So basically, I'm gonna stretch and I'm gonna vent, and yeah, I don't know if I want to put the camera down there again or if I want to put it on the bed. I didn't really. Oh, I know where I'm gonna put it. I didn't really like when I put it on the floor. I felt like ugly. Okay, so it's kind of hard because I can't really see myself from that far though. I'll make it work. Okay. Oh shit. Oh wait, I have OCD. That's gonna have to move. It's gonna have to be like a perfect symmetrical view of me. Okay. You guys can also see a new perspective of my dorm. So that should be fun. Okay. Agua, obviously, stay hydrated. Yeah. So, basically, it's actually pretty to look out the window. Today, I'm discussing. It's so far away, I feel so weird. Oh well. It's good to try new things, I guess. Today, I'm discussing dating and having crushes and being awkward, being an awkward person who wants to be also in a relationship, but also not, but just awkwardness and the awkwardness of being an awkward person, but dating. It's just awkward. So I'm basically talking about awkwardness today. Yeah. So basically, I'm the kind of person where like I haven't really been in any relationships, if I'm being honest. Like I've just always kind of been like, I gotta be raw, I gotta be honest about this. I've never been in a relationship, and it just, I've never found like, I guess, the right person, and I've had my little flings and stuff, but they were never very that serious, you know. And you know, I've met people who I liked, but ooh, my stomach's growling. I've met people who I've liked, and it's been fun. We've done our thing, but it just never really, I guess, happened. And so yeah, I guess ooh, I don't know. I guess since I've like been a little kid, I've always kind of wanted to be in a relationship because I guess I wanted that like security. I wanted it because everybody in 6th grade had one. Everybody in fucking 3rd grade was dating, and then just I wasn't in the dating pool, so I kind of always felt like something was like wrong with me. And I'm like, why the fuck can everybody be in relationships? But it's like kind of hot in here. I kind of want to take this off. I think I might, but I also don't want to. Fuck it. But you know, so like I'd meet people and it'd be fun or whatever, but it just wouldn't fit. And so it made me a very kind of bitter child because I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with me? It made me super insecure and self-conscious too, how like everybody around me was like getting into relationships. So I kind of just grew up feeling like, why me? Like, what is wrong with me? Like, why the fuck why don't people like me? And I won't lie, I was really bullied growing up because like people were fucking fat phobic and mean. I was a little chunky boy, which there's nothing wrong with it. Now that I'm older, I see that I was beautiful, you know. But I guess, you know, now that I'm trans, it makes sense why I could never like, I guess, find the people, because like I guess I was just always a very socially awkward child, and I didn't really have a lot of confidence or self-esteem, and I just like struggled when it came to like making friends, and I struggled when it came to especially dating. I tried really hard to make people want me in like 7th grade, and then it came to a point where I was like, I don't want to fucking do this anymore. It's fucking bullshit. But you know, so when I started, you know, my spiritual journey, and I started like putting more work into myself, and I started like gaining self-esteem, and I started respecting myself more, and I started honoring myself more, I guess I kind of like pushed dating on the back burner, or more so I forced myself to believe I didn't want to be dating with people anymore. I was just like, I think that was honestly, I was just kind of like, I'm not gonna date anymore, it's not for me, like I'm better than that, like, you know. And I think that was honestly just like a subconscious way of me kind of like pushing dating to the back, even though I really wanted it, and it was kind of just me protecting myself from like rejection and like being in pain, and you know, just the awkwardness and the fucking, because why does dating have to be so unnecessarily fucking awkward and just uncomfortable? Maybe that's just me, but I don't know, it's just not really my thing, I guess. And so, you know, I guess, yeah. So I got into my, you know, I pushed that to the back burner, and I was like, okay, I'm just not gonna date anymore. But in reality, of course I wanted to date, you know, of course I wanted to have friends and shit. And so whenever it would come up, and whenever I would want to date, or I would have a crush on someone, I'd feel like honestly really fucking ashamed of myself. And I guess I just convinced myself that dating is bad, which is like something that I did when I put myself in like a spiritual box, which I'm still kind of digging myself out of, but it's something that I did, I guess, to protect myself. And so when I started, you know, getting out of that box, I feel like I'm not making sense right now. Where am I going with this? Okay, I'm just gonna like jump to what I want to go to, because talking about the past is not fluid right now, so we're gonna let that shit go. We're gonna let that bitch go. So right now, where I'm at in life, I'm at a point where like I want to experiment. I'm at a point, you guys got like a little nugget of my past. That's all you guys get. So it's kind of hot in here, but I know if I take this video up, I'm gonna get fucking cold. The heating finally kicked in my bathroom, but it doesn't work out here, so it's fucking still cold out here, but it's warm as fuck. It's 81 degrees in the bathroom, but it's like maybe 60 degrees in here, which isn't bad, but I still kind of wish it was warm, because I kind of miss sleeping naked, and I miss doing naked yoga, and I miss just kind of being in like a sports bra or like shorts. I kind of miss doing that, you know, but I can't do it anymore, which fucking sucks. They said you're not supposed to get space heaters, but I will be, and I will be hiding under my bed. They cannot go through my shit, so try me, bitch. Where was I with this? Okay, so yeah, now where I'm at in life, I guess I'm at a point where like I know myself enough to like explore, you know, and I'm not, I guess, yeah, I'm ready to like explore and like date people and like explore other people and explore myself, you know, and I guess just have some fun. I'm not looking for a serious relationship. It's just not the right timing. It's not my thing. It's not what I'm aligned with right now. It's just not, it doesn't seem fun, you know. I cannot commit to somebody right now. Like I can barely commit to myself. I'm just kidding. I love myself so much, and I do not give myself enough credit for how amazing I am to myself. Like, I am amazing. But yeah, I guess I'm ready to start, you know, having fun, doing things, and just meeting people. And I guess that's scary for me, because growing up, I guess it kind of feels like I feel kind of guilty for like just wanting to like, you know, experiment and just wanting to date around and just have sex and nothing more, you know. I feel kind of guilty for that, because, you know, if it makes me feel like I'm doing something wrong, and I feel bad for the other person, because I know that like if I meet somebody, they have to like also agree that they don't want a relationship, and they have to agree that they are not looking for anything deep, because I'm not right now. And I guess, I don't know, it makes me feel like I'm a fuckboy, which I'm not. I guess, I don't know, I guess I'm trying to, you know, remind myself that just because I want to just have sex with people and just experiment, I'll get into that later, but basically, no, I'll get into it now. But okay, so yeah, growing up as a child, I always wanted a deep connection. I always wanted a soulmate connection. I always wanted to find my husband or my wife, you know. I always wanted that, because I was, you know, I didn't grow up in the best household growing up, and I used a relationship as a way, you know, I thought that like I had to go outside of myself to be happy and to find stability and commitment and compassion, all the things that I lacked as a childhood, all the things that I lacked, all the things that lacked in the relationships that were around me, like with my mom, my parents, whatever the fuck. I thought that I had to get into a relationship to find that shit. But, you know, now that I'm older, I know that like that's just not how it works, and I can't find happiness and, you know, within somebody else. You know, I think the point of a relationship is to find somebody who can make you happy, but not somebody who like will make up your happiness. Like if you're depressed, you can't get into a relationship and be like, this person's gonna cure my depression. Like that's unhealthy and that's toxic and that's clingy as fuck and just nasty and awkward. But no judgment to people who've done that, because bitch, I've done that. So yeah, I guess the point of a relationship is to meet somebody who meets you halfway and who just, you fill each other's cups, you know? And when I was older, I thought that when I meet somebody, they're gonna make me feel better about my body, they're gonna make me love myself more, I'm gonna be happy, like I'm gonna be successful, I'm gonna be so much more fulfilled, everything's just gonna work out. And no judgment or shame in my past self, I clearly understand that it was just what he was going through, you know, it was what he was processing, what he was experiencing. And I get it with the childhood he had, like I totally understand. But you know, now that I'm older, I'm beginning to understand that like that is not what the point. Wait, I still got more stretches to do. I don't want to stand up right now, so you know, now that I'm older, I think I'm gonna take this off for a minute. It's kind of hot. Oh, come on. These colors go so good together. But where was I? Yeah, so when I was younger, you know, I got into this cycle of like believing that I needed another person to fulfill me. Like I needed, even when I was like when I started like my spiritual journey, like I believed in soulmates, and I guess I was under like, I believed this misconception that like your soulmate is like the other half of you. But that's fucking bullshit, because we're not fucking half. We don't come into this universe, we don't come into this fucking life half of a person. We come into this life a full person, like a full fucking complete person. We don't need another person to fucking complete us. That's bullshit right there. So if you believe that, honey, I hate to break it to you, but that's just not true. You do not need another person to complete you. So like, ooh, dude, that's a quote. That's not true. You don't need another person to complete you. Might could be wrong, but basically, yeah, I basically believed that, and so like I would always wait for somebody to come in and to literally complete me and like make all my pain and sadness go, ooh, I just got deja vu. Ooh, I love when I get deja vu, because it kind of makes me feel like I'm exactly where I need to be. I struggle with talking and breathing at the same time. So sometimes when I'm talking, I'll forget to breathe, and then when I'm done talking, I'm like, but I struggle with breathing in general because like, I guess I'm a super anxious person and I have a lot of anxiety. And so like, I'm always like trying to deeply breathe, but it becomes to a point where like it doesn't feel good because it feels forced, and I'm so focused on my breath that I forget to breathe. It's just a whole fucking thing. People who have anxiety, you can relate. Like, it's fucking hard. So yeah, I believed that I needed another person to complete me. And so for the longest time I was waiting and waiting and waiting, and it never came, obviously, because that's just bullshit. And so when I was younger, and even recently, when I was like maybe 17, when I was maybe 18, I'm literally 18. What am I talking about? When I was like 17 especially, I wanted like a long-term committed relationship with somebody. Like that is what I wanted more than fucking anything, and that's what I was waiting for. I was waiting for somebody to like commit to me like that. But like, I don't know, I guess I grew up quickly, so like I honestly had like the mindset and the mentality of like a fucking 20-year-old when I was like 15. and like a 30-year-old when I was like 17. But you know, so I was like looking for like a long-term committed relationship, and I never found it because people don't want that at my age, and it makes sense, you know. And so I guess, you know, I'm in a place where like I've worked beyond the, I guess, trauma, and I've worked beyond the need to have a committed relationship. I don't, ooh, my stomach's growling. I'm kind of hungry. Should I eat that banana? No, I don't want to. I don't like eating when I'm stretching. I feel like I just literally have a panic attack and like fucking have an asthma attack because I'm trying to like breathe and eat at the same time. I'm telling you guys, I struggle with my breath. Like, it's a struggle every fucking day. I have to pee. I'll be right back. So yeah, basically, where was I? Yeah, so growing up, where am I? Where am I going with this? I think I'm gonna do this first. Basically, like growing up, I was under like this, I don't know. I guess I just kind of wanted a committed relationship, and I've had my fair share of people in my life who came into my life. Aspen. They did not want a committed relationship, and I did, but they didn't. They, you know, we were doing the do, and you know, I guess you can probably see where this ended. It did not end beautifully. I mean, it did for me because it was bad, and then it was good because like going through that honestly opened my eyes to so many things, and it literally led to my heart chakra opening, which was like beautiful. It was fucking nasty though. It was a nasty separation. They were my karmic, so it was not pretty. And so yeah, I guess I was kind of avoiding being with people who just wanted to like have fun, because I know that sometimes I struggle with getting into like just like non-attachment things, because I end up getting attached and I end up getting, you know, clingy, which is gross, and I don't like that about myself. But I guess that was who I was in the past, you know, and I think I don't give myself enough credit, you know. I think I live in the fear of the past. That's who I was in the past, but I know that like, also I'm fucking 18, and that's so normal because like a lot of people are going through it, you know. A lot of people act like they have their shit together, but they fucking don't. So yeah, basically now that I'm where I'm at, I feel kind of guilty because I don't want to be, I guess I have such fear that like I don't want somebody to like, I don't want to get into a fucking like thing with somebody and then they fall in love with me, and I'm literally just looking for like a fun time, because I guess I just don't want to be somebody's Aspen. That would be fucking horrible. but I know that like I'm not a shitty person like them, and I'm actually a kind person, and I'm genuine, and I'm smart, and I'm amazing, and I'm beautiful, and I'm talented, and I'm gifted. I'm a good person, you know, and so I would not do that to somebody. I would never. So yeah, I guess like I'm at a place in my life where like I do just want to experiment, and I feel like it's important to me for me to experiment. I'm not looking for a relationship. I literally cannot handle that commitment right now. Like, fuck that. Ooh, my hips are tight right now. I feel so awkward stretching like this on camera. It's fine. Ooh. I thought I just saw a train. It was not a train. It was the top of a truck. Yeah. Oh, my little spider friend. I'm gonna eat it later. Yeah. I guess I'm not looking for super committed things, and my friend actually told me yesterday, I was like venting to her about like me being afraid of experimenting, and she was like, well bitch, I'm gonna tell you why. She was like, I'm gonna tell you why it's important that you experiment, because when you actually get into a, you know, a committed relationship and a long-term relationship, you're gonna have practice. And I was like, it's so true. So yeah, my pants are on backwards, and I didn't feel like changing them around, so I have my pockets backwards, and I think it's a mood. I think I'm gonna start wearing my pants like that. But yeah, that's pretty much all I have to say about this. I guess I'm just in the, I'm experimenting, and it's not fun, and it's super awkward, and right now it's not fun because I'm super socially awkward, and I'm just kind of an awkward person, and I struggle, I guess, when it comes to like making conversation. I hate small talk. I fucking just hate it, and so like I'm not good at making small talk. I feel like I have like, my friend told me yesterday she has relationship OCD, and I was like, bitch, that's me. I guess I just overthink everything, and I think everybody kind of hates me. Nobody actually likes me, and nobody actually like feels feelings toward me, which is bullshit. I'm fucking awesome, and I'm hot as fuck. But yeah, I guess, you know, it's a struggle, and I'm figuring it out. I just get really like scared of like having just, you know, like little flings and little hookups, because I don't like getting attached to people. And also I'm very cautious of myself, and I'm very conscientious of other people, and I will not let people who have bad energy have sex with me, because I don't fuck with that. And I guess I like to meet somebody who actually has good energy, and who respects themselves and loves themselves, and like is a good person. Because I know that, like, I guess not a lot of people know this about sex, but it's actually a very like sacred thing. I feel so weird saying this, but like basically when you have sex with somebody, you're basically exchanging energy like on the deepest fucking level, because like they're inside of you, you're inside of them, like you're exchanging energies with each other, like they're deep energies. And if this person is like a super depressed person, or they have a lot of baggage, or they have a lot of trauma, basically you're gonna be energetically and mentally and emotionally taking on their baggage, taking on their trauma, and taking on their depression. And you know, it's not a good thing, because if you're like a super high vibrational person and you actually respect yourself, you're gonna be giving them your good juju, you're gonna be giving them your good energy, you're gonna be giving them your beautifulness, and then they'll be like swapping energies. And it's literally so difficult, it takes so long, like literally years, to like cleanse that energy out of you. It's fucking intense. I've been through it. So basically I get cautious about, you know, who I have sex with, because I'm not trying to fucking go through that again. It was fucking horrible. But I trust myself, and I, you know, I think I have my back more than I think I do. So yeah. I'm pretty sure that's really all I want to say for this video. So yeah. Peace. It's been real. Oh, wow.